Okay,
Yeah.
we're back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Been a minute, been a while, been a roller coaster,
Right.
and life hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
Life hasn't been the same. People talk a lot,
Yeah.
but it's a thing of people talk and less action.
Yeah. If you put so much energy in the talk, we can actually put that energy back into the action. You feel me?
But most people spend time worrying and stressing,
Yeah.
and then
I feel like people get comfortable. It's a comfort thing. You feel
think
me?
so.
Yeah, because they feel it so much. They're used to feeling that feeling that they're comfortable in feeling whatever they're feeling.
It's like a
Whether-
dopamine effect.
Yeah, loop.
You think people make themselves worry?
Sometimes we get worried without choice, man.
Is it?
We get worried without choice.
Give me a scenario that we can say that.
Scenario, for example, you have a house.
Mhm.
There's a problem already. You gotta pay for rent. There's taxes, there's water, there's problems. You see,
Okay.
money is a problem also, bro. Like, everything comes with problems. I guess it's all on us to solve it.
And that's why
That's
we do
it.
this podcast. You
Yeah.
know, the reason of this podcast is basically like to show people the beauty in the struggle.
Yeah,
shit
you said it earlier. That shit's on fire, bro.
You know, it's like to show people that there's beauty in the struggle.
the ease.
You know what I mean?
The
There's
ease.
that peace. And a lot of people ask me, bro, why you don't bring up famous people or whatever? Because to be honest, man, if I have to bring up, it's a good thing to bring up famous people, right? It's gonna be a very good, it's gonna be an interesting thing to have on the show, which is very
It is.
nice. But at the same time, it's like, okay, then what about the people that are not famous?
Yeah. The people
What
that
about their
try.
story?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about their beauty in their story?
True.
That's why we bring up these things of like, let's have a chat, let's talk. You understand? OJ is here. I mean, do I do
OJ,
intro?
yeah,
Intro.
OJ.
Okay, let's do an intro. Let's do an intro.
Intro.
Eh?
What? Intro is okay. What? Let's go.
Let's do an intro, you know?
let's go.
Because that's what they say we should be doing. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Voice of the North. I'm your host, Plowboy, and I'm back again with another episode. You know what it is, man. 2025. It's an amazing year so far for me. But please allow me to
Same OG.
welcome once again OJ. In the
What's up,
building.
guys?
In the building. Last time we spoke, you were here with KI6.
Yeah.
Now we said, nah, man, let's do a solo one. Let's talk about things that you might be interested in, things that we might learn from you. You know,
Yeah.
the beauty in the struggle.
The beauty in the struggle. That's
yeah.
actually,
Actually,
you
I
must
think-
put it
I
in.
think-
Put it in
yeah.
a t-shirt.
Ne?
Yeah, bro. The beauty in the struggle.
Grind. The beauty
Yeah.
in the struggle.
The scars make you beautiful.
Yeah.
Scars make you beautiful. That's art right there. That's your art.
And then the story behind the scar is even more
It
interesting.
defines.
Tell us about yourself. Just a brief.
So
for
y'all
those who
know
are
me.
just first time here.
First time, y'all know me. Same OG. Name's OJ. Standing for Ordinary Jade. You know,
Mm-hmm.
do my thing. I do music. Just beauty in the struggle also because I
Yeah.
come from the, from the struggle, come from the hustle.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What's interesting about music? Like, what made you decide to say music?
Music because, like, for myself personally, I don't like talking much. So
Okay,
I don't like talking much. You feel me? So like music, I feel that's the best way I can talk and speak my thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
What's been the toughest thing you had to experience?
the toughest thing,
In music,
in
wise.
music,
Yeah, like
Okay.
doing music or making music.
having to find my sound first of all.
Is it?
Yeah, find my sound.
Don't you like?
That was the
How,
toughest.
how can I put it? Let's say for example, I like piano,
Yeah,
and then I jump into piano. Wasn't it like that for you?
it was. But at the same time, I was just trying to find me before I jumped into the songs. You see,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what am I gonna speak about? You feel
What am I
me?
gonna say?
Exactly.
Okay,
You see?
okay, yeah.
So
With this generation right now, right? What are we not lacking? Can't say lacking, but what is it that we missing when it comes to like music locally? People like the generation. What are we not doing right to one another?
pushing.
Mm.
We're not motivating each other enough. I feel like that. Yeah.
Do you think like is it necessary for people to like? Is it a must for we to be motivated? Like,
I mean, if
do we have to be motivated by other people, not Don't you think?
We don't need to get motivated from other people, but at the same time, it's just a booster pack. You see. But once again, we don't need to get motivated from other people because we are our own motivation. The beauty and the struggle we go through, our own story we go through, is the motivation.
Yes, true.
It's the drive, the push. But once again, it's just for extra boost, you know. I mean, you know the feeling when somebody tells, "Hey man, keep going, bro. I can see how you're doing, bro. Just keep doing it." It gives you I'm actually doing something. It gives you that dopamine of, I'm actually doing something.
True that.
I'm actually doing something.
True that.
So
there's less people saying that to you.
There's bro, because I feel like it's a thing of, nah, man, I can do better. It's not bad for thinking like that, but don't do it in a competitive way.
Yes.
Do it in a teaching
way.
Way. You feel me? Like, okay, I see this person is struggling. I also struggled with that. Let me try and help him out.
Thank you.
You feel me?
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, that takes me to some people that do rap shit and stuff like that. Yo, when they say like, "Nah, don't hang with broke niggas," and you know, bro, you came from bro. You came from the struggle, bro. Before you came to the beauty.
And also sometimes I feel like also with that type of now that you jump into that music thing, I feel like with the message also people send, it's a wrong message to send.
Bro.
You know what I mean? People that be on some motivational speaking, not motivational speaking, like they depend on motivational quotes. What is your message? Like, what is your view on that?
People that depend on motivational quotes.
Like, you know those people that wake up and you see motivational quotes on their status.
And then they're like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna help me."
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is?
I feel like that's an affirmation. It's not bad.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's anything bad. I mean, you should remember you came alone on this earth. You came alone to this planet. So who else is gonna remind you? Once again, taking it back to motivating. You feel me? You do need yourself to motivate yourself again up.
But like, let's say for example, you right now,
right?
You do music, you waking up, you do music, and you keep doing your music. Don't you feel like that's also motivation for you?
That is, because you're talking to yourself subconsciously. I feel like music is a perfect way to speak to yourself also subconsciously. Like,
tell us something nobody knows about Jade.
About myself?
Yeah, something that nobody knows about that is like, there's only me type thing.
About me?
Yeah, some shit that you do. Me, I talk to myself.
Yeah, I talk to myself also. I get you. Yeah, I talk to myself.
Like I have a conversation, like a proper conversation.
Yeah, bro. You gotta speak to yourself to confirm.
Isn't that madness?
Nah.
But I've been
some
thinking
people
I'm tripping,
think that's
bro.
madness because some might be scared to speak to themselves because they don't know what they're capable of. You know, some of them are scared because they know, hey, this guy's mad. I'm mad.
I speak to myself. Okay.
I also speak.
That's not a special thing then. I thought I was special.
It's crazy, bro.
Because I thought, man, I speak to myself. It's weird.
It's not weird, bro.
You?
It's not weird.
Okay, what's your thing?
My thing is also speaking to myself, but in a sense of like doing it in the mirror.
Is it?
Do it in
You'll be standing on the mirror and be like, I'm the nigga.
And then I'll be standing in the mirror for a while. I'll just be standing there, looking at myself, you know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Feel me, bro? No cap. But that is like the best way to also boost confidence for yourself. You feel me? When you speak to yourself, it's almost like you're speaking to somebody else, which is training yourself to speak. You feel me? So now once you go out there, you have confidence to tell this person, man.
Do you take other people's suggestions as your own? In a way of like, let's say someone says, "Yo, bro, your music is trash." How do you take it?
That boosts me actually.
Is it?
That boosts me.
I love that.
I feel like there's a booster,
I
bro.
love that.
I like that actually.
Because why I'm saying that, a lot of people have this mentality of like, if the people don't approve, it's not worth it.
It's not. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying, and that also
demotivated afterwards.
It demotivates them. You get me? And then also at the same time, it's like they not even growing themselves. You know what I mean? Let's go love life, bro. You dating?
Yeah, I'm dating now. Happy. Happy.
How many years?
Yo, 9.
9?
Not 9 years, months.
Oh, hey.
I never heard the years. So my bad, guys. Blinded by love. You see, I don't know. Deaf by love. I didn't even hear anything.
What do you appreciate about your partner?
Appreciate love. I appreciate love. Yeah, I don't appreciate hate. Is that she's really supportive. She came at the right time, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or you going through some tough times?
Going through some tough times alone, bro. Not even alone thinking like that, but like when you needed someone, she just pulled up at the right time. You feel me? So yeah, I appreciate love every single moment with her, bro. Let me just say that. Every single moment, guys.
Look, nigga,
I'm red now. So I can feel it.
Let's talk more about the music, bro. What are we looking at this year, 2025?
2025, I'm looking at more growth. Honestly, more growth, expansion domain. You feel me? Meeting a lot of new people also. Once again, because I've met up with a lot of people. There's a lot of people blowing up my phone also wanting to do collabs and stuff. Yeah.
I see you working on Facebook, bro.
Hey, bro.
The way this nigga advertise himself.
I'm trying, guys.
Nigga deserves a trophy.
I need a try. Hey, guys.
You be doing live, and is that boosting more of your like content and everything? Or?
I feel like if I put more work into it will. But for now, I need to just start with videography in a way of making music videos. You see, so I got a couple on YouTube, but
it's not the one.
It's not the one.
Yeah,
you feel me?
But you can only get there once you start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then Instagram is still not there.
Instagram, it's there now.
Oh, now you have it.
I have Instagram now, guys.
Follow the boy.
Yeah, Jayton Claire. You know what it is. TikTok, yeah. I forgot my TikTok though. I'm not really that much of a TikTok fan, okay. That's why. Yeah.
But I feel like that's like the best way.
That's also the best marketing place.
Get what I'm saying? I saw because like there's some trash ass songs blowing up there, bro.
I saw that stuff also on Facebook. I'm like,
bro, this is nonsense, bro.
One.
And then just that one part, and then if you hear the whole song, you see.
And then they have 1K likes and stuff like that. I was like, damn, how did you get it? But the thing is, you don't know what you see. That's the thing I've realized. We have so much ideas when we don't have the money.
Ooh.
But when the money comes,
yeah, bro.
What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna spend. That's why we lose most of our cash, bro. Because we have because now it's a thing of, I'm gonna make sure I don't spend. I don't have it now. It's a desperate thing. Once you get it, you get loose-minded and you just spend because now it's a thing of I never had it.
And that also comes back to like the way we were raised.
Yeah,
because we were raised in a
we never had it then.
Yes.
So I'm gonna spoil myself.
You know
That's an excuse, bro. I hate that excuse of our excuse, bro.
Like, I must spoil myself because I've made it.
You didn't even make it. What you talking about? You're still where you are, bro. Hey, bro. I'm speaking to myself also, like that is.
Is it? That's what happens to you.
Yeah.
What has been something not emotional, but what is something that you have learned through your experiences in life so far, being who you are?
Through my experiences in life, I've learned to be patient. Be patient. Patience, bro. I'm pretty sure all of y'all know this already.
Yeah, and a lot of people been saying that.
A lot of people has been saying that, but it's true, bro. If you want your phone to be full, you gotta be patient. You feel me? You gotta wait. So just be patient. If you wanna get what you want, be patient. Remember what you want. Continue with life, and be patient. Be grateful at the same time also. Through the struggle, the beauty of the struggle, be grateful for that.
Yes.
Because the struggle,
beauty in the struggle, bro.
The beauty in the struggle, bro. The struggle makes you who you are.
That's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, I'm gonna always say this, bro. Like, it's like we focus. It's not that we don't have good. Like right now, you're breathing, bro.
Everything that you attract in life, you are. You are what you attract. You are what you put out.
Yes.
So whatever you speak,
you
create for yourself.
Yes.
You breathe in the knowledge that you create for yourself. Once again, taking it back to motivating, affirmation, mirror talking. When you speak to yourself in the mirror, you're not crazy for that.
Yeah. Whatever you put your energy into,
you reciprocate.
Yes.
Yeah, you receive that.
Yes.
Karma. I'm pretty sure you're out of karma. You give that off, you're gonna receive that back.
But also sometimes it's like a lot of that's when I'm trying to get to the point of like, because all of us, we focus more on the not bad side, but we look at the bad side more than the good.
That's because we're comfortable.
Is it?
We're comfortable on the bed. We're so used to in the bed that we forget we're in the bed. Taking it back to the loop. That we get comfortable in the bed.
And when you're trying to step out of the bed situation,
You get uncomfortable.
Yes.
People don't like getting uncomfortable.
Hmm.
Growth is uncomfortable. You're getting naked.
Yes. Yes.
Growth is
Yes.
growth is painful. So bruh.
Ew, shit just fucked up my head right now. Like, what the fuck? Yes.
Growth is painful, bruh. It's really so. If you can have the vision, it's already there. How are you gonna get there? What is the tools you're gonna need to use to get there? What you gonna do to get there?
That's the only thing.
You feel me?
Hustle.
And it leads back to money.
No, but then
100%. Nah, he's talking the truth.
But then also, you
But
must
check this,
understand. You
wait.
must understand. Wait, let me just edge you guys on something. There's 3 dimensions in this reality life that we're having:
Yeah.
physical, mental,
And spiritual.
yeah, physical, mental, and spiritual, right? So physical is what you materialize, material stuff.
Yeah.
Physical.
There's a third dimension there.
There's mental, which is the thoughts, and there's spiritual, which is within, before it starts, where there's everything there.
The sixth sense.
So you need to understand that if before it comes to becoming physical, these are the steps that it has to take.
Mm.
So it has to come from there. It comes to your mind, and your mind you have to put in work, action.
Input, process.
So when it comes to action, you need to understand for that thing to work, it comes back to money, because we are living in a.
Money-fied world.
But people chase money in type of ways that are mad.
No, we can't fight that, bro. Me. Matter of fact, I don't promote violence.
Even me, bro.
But if you kill niggas and you make money from that shit, bro, do it.
Yo, bruh. How else are you gonna eat, dog? How else are you gonna
Bro,
eat?
I don't
yo?
promote violence, bro. But I
That's
thought
true,
about it.
though.
I'm like, I just thought about like, bro, I can't get a job, right?
I wanna. That also, bro.
Yeah, I can't get a job. I have qualifications. Let's say I'm very educated, but I can't get the job that I wanna get because apparently I'm too educated. Or apparently,
That's too.
I'm not in the.
There's too much people already.
You know what I mean?
No, we're not taking any people now.
And also, no, hold on, wait. I'm still explaining. And then also, I'll go look for a job. They're not employing me.
Exactly. Everywhere you go, you're giving CVs in. They don't want to take you in.
There's no. I do business.
I was speaking about that too. The unemployment is big in South Africa, bro.
It's huge.
It's huge in South, and that's why teenagers, youngins like myself. I don't want to say myself, but like myself, my age people, we become the people that we are. Become desperate for for money just to survive, you know. Because now the people are not employing. There's no space.
They will tell you no. There's this. They give up all.
Hey,
so now,
bro.
when then you find a way. Now listen to this part. And then there's this way. There is one way that yes, it's risky, it's fucked up, but there's money there.
There's money.
Are you telling me you're gonna say no?
Because of the situation you're in, you're not gonna.
You're gonna say no. You can't, bro.
You can't.
You know it. At the end of the day,
Would you say no? Like that's
you know
a
what I mean?
serious
You can't.
question.
So,
Would you say
to
no?
me, it's a thing of yes, I understand that. Okay, now it's a bad thing to do, but at the same time, it's like, bro, what do I need to do to survive? If that's the only thing I need to do to survive, bro, fuck it.
Cool.
There's 100 ways, yes, right. But I tried all the 100 ways, they never worked
They
out.
failed for me.
But there's only this one that is working out for me. Do I fight it? No. So that's one thing I understood, which a lot of people.
Would you kill for money? That's
Would
another
I
question.
kill for money? But I wouldn't mind though.
Damn.
Depending on who.
Full stop. Full stop. Just there.
But this was interesting. Eh? Never had this talk before.
But bruh, for real, this unemployment, it's frustrating, okay?
Nah, but like,
That's
I want to talk about that.
frustrating, bro.
I want to talk about that.
What?
Like unemployment. People, the way people look at it. Like, you know, the people end up saying, go to school.
Yeah.
Let's ask them where they are. Most of the people that have been talking about unemployment, right?
The people that went to school.
Huh?
Unemployment rate is basically for the people that went to school.
For real. It's how it is.
Yeah.
We go to school
For
to don't get anything. End of the time, by the end of the year, we spend
Ew. I heard
12,
that one.
12 years.
This one also.
It's 12 years.
It stopped. That to
No.
Food, bro.
full.
It's that.
Damn.
I bet we're gonna use this one.
Check. I'm still saying, We take some people end up like we spend our 12 years, 13 years, 15 years. People spend maybe 20 years in school, 30 years in school. End of the years, we paid for the school fees. We paid for that. Like how many years we been paying for the school fees and things like that, right?
Yeah, you probably spend billions though.
We spend billions. We spend
You
around
lose more than you gain.
Yeah.
We're spending billions. And then by the end of the day, we go and look for a job.
Bro, I can tell you some of the teachers that be teaching don't even know what they're teaching.
That's the thing. And the worst thing, some teachers, they come there to just break them some kids down. You know,
Hey,
like they
bro.
come there just say, you won't make it in life. And that breaks down a kid right now.
Yo,
I'm telling you.
I've
That's,
heard of that.
That's messed up in the mind.
Hey, bro,
You know,
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I heard of that too. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going to continue. Teach that.
Because the teacher told you something.
Bruh, not
Bruh,
like teacher told me.
Look what the position they in. They can't
That's
be
the thing.
degrading
And
us.
look at me now. Jay. That's the thing I've been saying.
But also, like I get that point of like an improve. But at the same time, I feel like if we can't really put blame on anything, we can only put blame on the person that is going through that.
On ourselves.
You know what I mean? Because it's a choice that
Yeah.
we
'Cause
put
I mean, look-
ourselves into.
Sorry. But look, for example, you have a hustle.
Yeah.
You had a choice.
Yeah.
You're making something out of
Yeah.
it at least. You feel me?
Yeah.
Some people out there are lazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Choice.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And then they're
feel me?
increasing the amount of unemployment rate by their mind.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't really put a blame on anybody on that.
Yeah,
You
but
can't say it's the
yourself.
school system.
But yeah.
The school system did what it's supposed to be doing.
Fucks up kids.
Hey.
Nah.
For me, it's like that. We learn. Okay, let's talk this.
Okay, let's
We
speak.
go to school for what?
Okay.
We go to school for learning what? The only thing that you must learn at school it's mathematics and like counting, like reading. That's the only thing that's needed in this life. Let's look the truth. We won't go to billionaires and talk about life science. We won't go to billionaires and talk about the old past or thing like that. We go there to count money. That's the only thing.
There are some certain things. There are
That's
some
the only
certain
thing.
no. There are some certain things that you okay. Now that point you're saying is right, but there are some certain things also in school that we can't remove
What's
them.
X?
We can't remove them.
What's X?
You know what I
right
mean?
In school, they tell you.
No,
That's
you
the
don't get what I'm
Oh,
saying.
the
no,
eggs.
no. You know what I'm. You know what I'm.
What the heck is
You
that?
get what I'm getting.
That's stupid.
No, it's not, bro.
That's stupid.
No,
Why would you go to school and then
no,
answer your question?
no,
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 eggs.
no.
That relates to something
As a
else.
pilot,
Yeah.
you see when you're studying pilot,
Yeah,
you're
that
studying doctor, you're
that
studying
relates.
engineering, you're studying scientist.
chemicals.
Those things.
chemicals.
Okay. So now,
And-
they can't by grade 2, they can't know that you're gonna become a lawyer. They can't know that you're gonna become a pilot. They can't know. By grade 7, they can't know what you're gonna become. You only know when you're gonna become something in matric. That's why you see when you go in matric, that's when they go, what do you guys wanna be? And then in matric, they teach you what you're gonna becoming. You
Isn't
see
grade
that?
9 when you start picking your subjects?
No, picking subjects is basically your
Grade
career
10,
field.
grade 10.
Yeah, that's a career field, but then it's a thing of that's what you can prepare for, right? And then grade 12 is when now they teach you what you're gonna be doing. You get it now? So it's a different. So now that for saying so for X, even me has to trip. I'm like, what the fuck did I have to learn that shit for? Yes, it was not for me to learn. It was for the other person that wanted to become an engineer because they can't categorize us in. Okay, do you wanna be a lawyer? Are you sure you wanna be a lawyer? Because by matric, you change your mind, bro.
Yeah.
You grow and be like, you know what? I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Now you already did the X. You get what I'm saying?
You shift
So
your
that's why they had
thoughts,
to give us that. I understand that whole point now.
Yeah.
Because to me, I was like, I can't be sorry for X for
Yeah,
shit.
but the X thing also, I get you X, Y.
Mm.
That's for chemicals.
Square
and for
roots of what?
distance.
What? I remember all that shit.
That's for
And I was like,
distances
me,
and
nigga,
stuff.
I ain't doing it, but I understood why.
Mm.
They can't specify to say you're gonna be this, you're gonna be this. So they just teach all of you.
I'm telling you, some teachers don't even know the thing, right? They teach them
But
the
the teachers are also learning as they're reading that book. They're learning on the spot. Some of them.
For sure.
Some. I'm not saying all.
Can't even read and shit. Okay, but no, that's another topic.
Yeah, we all feel.
OJ was there.
Yeah, guys. But wait, me personally also, I never finished school, bro. I never finished school, bro. It is, bro. I like only finished grade 10. I was supposed to go to grade 11 after.
Yeah.
You feel me? But when I went to grade 11, I moved this side because I was living in Port Elizabeth.
Yeah.
With my mom. So I moved back to Port Elizabeth. I had to help her with some work and stuff like that. I worked twice there. I worked at a ShopRite liquor store.
You lie.
No cap, bro. and
been down in it.
hey, yeah. And at a factory called Chep.
Chip.
Yeah.
Would you say your background low key, not made you who you are, but did it contribute anyway to what you're doing?
Played a big role,
Is it?
a big ass role. Taking it back to when I was in Woody, shout out to Woody. I remember I always used to walk back home, and when I used to walk back home, I used to always catch my father on the side. You feel me? Because he used to sell clothes.
Is it?
Yeah, he used to sell clothes, bro. Stuff was laid out on the floor.
Shit.
I was like, damn. I was a youngin' though. You feel me?
Pops
So
was
he was a hustler, bro. That's taking me back to that time. I'm like, damn. You know, shout out to my dad for the hustle ambition.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
And also that also shows you to say, nah, man, you gotta start from the bottom.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing to start from
No,
the bottom.
it's not.
You know, a lot of people look at you funny when you're doing stupid shit. Like, you just trying to make it out. You know? And then they look at you as what is he trying to do?
And sometimes it's a thing I've noticed also, when you distance yourself, people think you're being bad, or you don't want anything to do with them. Nah, it's not that. Understand, it's my time. I'm trying to do my thing, man, before I can meet up with you again. You know?
True.
So just give me time. Next time you see me, you can see the glow up.
Yeah.
That's why.
Especially for the homies. Like, it's like, I don't hate you, bro. Just like, it's the time.
It's
bro.
the
Like, right now, I
time,
feel like I can be doing this.
Yeah.
You know? Yes, we can chew together, which is a good thing, but that
Boy.
same time I can do this. which
Exactly.
can better me.
Because time is waiting for nobody.
You get me?
Why waste it on doing nothing?
You get me? You know? That's why sometimes I get pissed off when I hear, bro, let's shoot the episode, and I prepare everything, and nigga pulls up with, no, can't shoot. I go fucking hell, nigga.
I get it, man.
I didn't have that time.
I did it. My bad. Shout out, OJ.
No, I'm not saying you though. There's
No.
other niggas also that did the same shit.
Mm.
So like, to me, it's like, bro, you don't understand. Like, that time, it's never coming back.
It's not coming back, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
Shout out. I would like to give a shout out to the loved ones out there, family members. Yeah. My girl, Cash, Rich Tani. She got me blushing again. Stop.
Boy's gone. Bye bye. Boy's gone.
Shout out Vachi Productions. That's productions that I'm not under, but I'm working with.
Yes.
You feel me? We dropping some music together and stuff like
Beautiful.
that. So
Beautiful.
Vachi Productions, shout out to them. Shout out to OJ Productions. Shout out to Plug Boy.
You know what I'm
Plug
saying?
Boy. Yeah,
Movement.
you know what we
Plug
do.
movement.
You
we
know
do
what
it.
we do. He on the grind. But we keeping it real.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Shout out to the real ones. Shout out to the people in the bay. Yeah. That's in PE. Kapeja. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's from. Shout out to the people from 1459. That's
Yes.
us, right?
1459, yeah, that's us.
Posted in 1459. That's
If you
us.
know, you know. If you don't
If
know,
you
forget
know,
about it.
bye
Forget
bye.
about it, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a postcode thing, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
If you don't get it, forget about it, bro.
Yeah. But
Love,
yeah. Guys, don't forget to show me some love on SoundCloud, Chade Sinclair, OJ, Ordinary Jade,
Yes,
on
sir.
YouTube,
Yes, sir.
Chade Sinclair, Ordinary Jade.
You know, I did something, just to play. I did something that I don't really do every time.
Yeah, was it?
I didn't talk about your music.
Yeah,
Purposely did that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect, bro.
So that people must be like,
Guys.
all right. Peace. That was beautiful.
Yeah, man.